so this is a purple palette video because I, for some reason, just love purple shadows. Not all palettes are going to be completely purple, but I do consider these purple palettes. So let's start out with the one I have currently in my weekly shop, my stash. And after doing this video, you're going to realize why I'm pulling one purple palette every week. Also, I'm really allergied up today, so I'm sorry. And ignore the beautiful cold sore we got going on. Breva doing this thing, so that's not bad. Also, we're nonchalantly not. I was inspired by my purple shirt to film the purple eye palette video. So let's start with the Jubias, the Nubian Royal palette. Look how pretty. It's like a purple blue, but like purple, light purple. And this is all shades of purple. This is lilac purple, you know, dark purple, bright purple, pink purple, blue purple, all the purples. So, you know, we're in here. We got the shimmers, like so pretty. I didn't rank any of these because I find it very hard to rank palettes. Really hard. I just can't bring myself to rank them. So I'm going to show you all the purple palettes I've kept in my palette because I like them and won't be getting rid of them anytime soon. So these are palettes I like and love and don't want to get rid of because I really like to use them in my collection. So that's how we can go by that. And I think they're all good. I think formulas of the palettes and from the various brands are good too. So there's no whimsy to this. There's no order. We're just going to go through purple palettes. Purple palettes I love. So that's probably going to be the name of this video, actually, I think. So yeah, so we had the Nubian Royal palette from Jubias. Very pretty. I'm excited. I'm probably going to end up using that glitter too. Because by the time you see this, I'll probably already have used this palette. Because it's in my shop, my stash. So that's that. We do have the Perfusion Terrific Tulip. Because purple, listen, there's like 3 shades of purple in here. We have like a purple pink, this beautiful glitter. And now since I'm really into the pressed glitters at this point in time in my life, the pressed glitters on a lot of these palettes are probably going to get used. You know, and then it says unconditional. Well, that is definitely an unconditional purple, I would think. So yeah, I've actually used this palette once. I didn't pull any palettes from my new palette drawer because I haven't used those, so I can't tell you if I like those or don't like those yet. Smart, I think. And we have Colorpop All Amethyst. We should have known this was coming in here. This is a beautiful purple palette. I absolutely love this palette. It's great. I had no quirks with it. This right here, see that glitter in there? It just, when you blend it, it'll blend out in a way. So that's that. But I've used every shade in here but 3. No, 4. Yeah, I've used almost the entire palette besides a couple shades. It's like a blue purple. That's what I was trying to tell you. It's gorgeous. It's probably gonna be a long video though. I don't mind. You guys don't mind long videos. I think you guys prefer long videos. If you want to see more colored palettes, let me know. Category, let me know. Throw it down in the comment section, and then when I have time, like I do today, I will gather all of them and film. Because we all know I have an abundance of palettes. I have like quite a few coming in the mail, okay? Don't question my life. I understand there's a problem, that's okay. So we do have Huda Beauty Purple Haze. Gorgeous. Used this a couple times. Look at this. I pulled this out for this purple row. Block out these and listen. That's the purple palette in there, but look at that. And 90% of the time when I come into this palette, I'm coming in for these shades. Once in a while I'll pull this shade. I have used this shade once, but I'm mainly coming for these 4 shades. Gorgeous. Makes my heart sing. And we have the Pastel Lilac palette from Huda Beauty as well. Oh, I was looking through my palettes and my Mercury Retrograde palette, my bottom right corner eyeshadow is like out of pan. So like I had it sitting down so like the shadow itself don't fall out again. But I'm gonna still use it though. I just gotta make sure I use that palette in that one shade at the bottom corner. Alright, here we are. Gorgeous. Like the 2 non-purple shades in here are like these 2 and this shade because that's not purple, but the rest of this palette is like gorgeous purples. You can tell I go into that shade a lot. It's a nice dip. Try to get it up close for you guys. I haven't used this shade yet. That would make a beautiful lid inner corner shade. That one too. I love it. Oh my gosh, Huda Beauty should definitely make an all purple palette. Can you imagine? Gorgeous. And we have a Beauty Bay palette here. Love notes. If you didn't think this was going to be in here, this is definitely going to be in here. Look at this row here. And you have here. You can probably include this shade too. But look at this. These purples. I think every time I've gotten into this palette, I've definitely gone into these shades. I gotta try to correlate with the rest of the palette, but these shades are the winner. Imagine like these shades, this one and this one, with this shade right here. A glorious purple look. Glorious. And then you probably wouldn't believe this would be in my purple palettes, but it's in the purple palettes. It's Moonspell Volume 2 from Lunar Beauty, because this has a lot of purple shades. Purple, they just look blue. Purple, 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 blue, purple. That looks blue, but it's a purple. Purple. It's like half this palette is purple, and I love it. You have like one like coral shade, pink, 2 reds, well 3 reds. You have that dark red, red shimmer, but 90% of this palette is purple. And I love this. I didn't know if I was gonna, I got this from his mystery box, and I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I actually really ended up liking this so much I bought another one of his palettes. So then, on the expensive side here, it's all over. We got drugstore, high-end, middle ground. Is the Natasha Denona Trichrome palette. Oh yeah. You should not look at this whole area right here. It's glorious purples. I love it. This is a good palette too. Just this center row and this shade right here are the perfect purples I think out of this palette. I get so sad when everybody deconstructs their palettes like this and then they reconstruct it. I can't. I don't know, do they have the names on the back of them? Is that why people deconstruct them? Like, how would you know? Like, what if you wanted to reconstruct them back? How would you know to, like, what would go to where? Can you label them? How do you poke them out? I don't know how to get them out. But yeah, tell me, how do you reconstruct these after you deconstruct them to reconstruct them? I don't know. And we have a newer palette to the collection is the Hard Candy Marquee, whatever, Marquee. It's the Future Visions palette. Like, come on. That's a purple palette. I really want to use the glitter. I've not used their glitters from Hard Candy. I don't really buy a whole lot of palettes from Hard Candy, mainly because their palettes don't speak to me. But yeah, this was a nice light purple palette. This one is probably be one on lower on the totem pole of my purple palettes for use, because it's you do have to do more buildup and they are a little harder to pick up in pan. And it is 90% like dark shades in here, like shimmers and stuff. So this would be a purple palette I would pair with other palettes, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I do like this though, so it's not going anywhere. this will probably want to be in the top tier of I like purple palettes, is the Naked Urban Decay Ultraviolet palette. Look how gorgeous that is. I really do like this palette. You take this out, I love it. It's gorgeous purples. These are good shades, and I'm glad they made this palette. Okay, I didn't get their cyber one. I'm still trying to find a good deal on that one on Mercari, but we're searching. And we have ABH Norvina collection. This is the volume 5. Their first palette, volume 1, is like purple theme, but it doesn't have like a whole lot of purples. Don't worry, I didn't break it, I just snapped this back. But look at the magnitude of purples you get in this. It's glorious. That shade came busted. I squished her back in. I think this palette had 3 busted shades I had to push back in. I need to use this glitter. That glitter looks so pretty. Can you imagine the array of purple looks you can do with this? The shimmers though, I haven't used the shimmers in this palette since I started using the NYX glitter glue, which makes everything pop. So I have to revisit some palettes. I didn't really like the shimmers in too much, but I love the mattes. So this would be one of the formulas I revisit. But still, overall, good palette. I'm gonna have so many palettes to put away, guys. And you just seen this in a weekly shop my stash. It's the Morph 39S, such a gem palette. This is a beautiful purple palette. Like, look at it. I can do quite a few variations of looks, and that's what I like when I get like a solid color palette. Pretty much is that I can do variations of looks using the same colors. I love it. I haven't used the glitter in that either, but I just got into pressed glitters. And then we have the Beauty Bay Midnight palette. You should have seen this coming. I only have one more palette to show you guys after this, but look at this. Top first 3 rows. We're ignoring the bottom, but like gorgeous. I love it. You see that? That's a pretty good array of purple, I would think. Some of them are like, they're all different shades of purple. Even the shimmers, there's a good variety of shimmers. I like it. I don't have any bad things to say about this. You just have make sure you have like the right, make sure as long as you find the right brush to pick up the shimmers in here, it's great. It's remembering and finding that right brush to use. And then the last purple palette, because it's one of the first ones I picked up out of my collections, like when I went to go search for palettes, is the Jeffree Star Bloodlust palette. Look how gorgeous. You're gonna see cat hair on it because I have cats, and this is velvet and it sits out in the open. I love this purple palette. It's one of my favorite purple palettes. Look at dark purple, 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 purple. I love it. I like that there's variations in here too, so it's not just like a plain purple palette. You got like a dark bluish shade. You have a red. You have a black purple sparkle, which will just, you know, blend out to black. You have pinks, pink purples, a white purple, whatever you call this shade of pink. You have like this random nude shade in there. I don't know. I really like this palette. Packaging will hella collect cat fur, but that is what it is. It cleans off nice. So that's what I'm doing now. I don't know why I'm doing it now though, because like really once I put it back in its little home spot, there'll be waffle farmer fur back on it. But yeah, those are my chosen purple palettes that I love to use, and I love to rotate them, combine them with other palettes. So yeah, let me know, what was your favorite purple palette that I just showed you from my collection? I'm sure other people's purple palettes are different from mine, but let me know. What's your favorite purple palette? What other purple palettes do you want that you know you don't need, but you still want them? Let me know. I think I actually have a purple palette coming in the mail. Yeah, I know. All right, thanks for watching. Oh, look, Even one of my gauges is purple, that's black. I lost the other, the matching one to this down my sink. That's my life. But yeah, let me know. I want to know. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye.